Welcome to the Elegant Adventure Saga, starring Cyrus, Karen, Noodle, Flavia, Nick, and Skylar. Skylar, you had a last name. We lost it over there. What was your last name?
I'm like Madonna. It's just Skylar.
Alright. I could put Doctor. You could be Dr. Skylar. Anyway, so here we are. Mr. Bing cannot be here this eve. While I'm giving you the lowdown on the hoedown of what happened last time, I'm going to load the map. Activate.
You are still in narrator voice, Tom.
Well, I'm going to do this. I wanted to do a whole session this way just to see what you guys say. All right. Thank you. I did like half of the other team's session like with the child's voice, and they just thought it was hilarious, and no one bothered to tell me. So yeah. If anyone gets bored, I do want to fix all those voices, and because I don't have a lot that work right now. Basically, I can be a goblin or a dude. That's about it. So, anywho, when we were here last, the last time we played, you guys were in the did I tell you the name of the level? I don't want to give it away if I didn't. No, I can't. The Chapel Ancestors is the level name. You'd made your way around a couple of rooms. Noodle, a couple of sessions ago, managed to get basically Thor's hammer from a protector of her father. She found out that somewhere to the north is her parents, is what she found out. You guys made your way around the west wall or west hallway up into a room. You found some stuff hanging from a drain, and it was a red piece of cloth, and it turned out it was a black Cult of the Dragon robe. Sorry, I'm hearing my daughter play trumpet, and I'm interested in listening, but I have to remind myself that I'm playing. She's practicing. Anyway, who does?
Devin's playing trumpet now.
I played trumpet, and Mr. Mude played trumpet, and my sister played clarinet.
Yep.
Anyone else in band, or was it that was it?
My wife, Tracy, played flute and trumpet.
Nice. There we go. Now I'm directed. Anywho, you guys made your way around. You went into sort of the central chamber and unleashed a bunch of mummies and some contraptions. You realized after a few mummies that you needed to destroy the statues that were flanking the room. Once you did that, the vortexes that were calling forth the mummies turned off, and that left you standing in the central chamber. You have explored. I have to turn on my light. See, I can turn on all of the lights to see the entire map in its glory. You guys can't do that. You guys have discovered there was a door to the. What is that? There's a macro. For some reason, there's a macro on my on the map, just like the macro buttons like get stuck on the map. Well, it's gone now. Anywho, you guys found that there were some doors. There's a door to the south, and you've explored sort of the two circular rooms to the south. Bing found in that northern circular room there was a door to the south and a door to the north. The door to the south, just your brain tells you it leads to the circular room that was a little bit farther south. The door to the north is sort of glowing green. In the room you're in, there's a door to the north. It also is glowing green. It's between two statues. Statues everywhere. In that same room, there's two doors, a central door to the south. You've already established that Karen tried to come from the other direction and lit herself on fire. So that was fun. And then that far eastern wall is the door you came in. That leaves you with the northern circular room just to the right of Nick Maylock, where you saw that there was a door that heads south. You have that hallway with the stairways going back down. A couple of doors that you have not explored off of that one. You did come through a chamber room with a crypt that sort of mirrored the one where Noodle got her hammer, and you did not explore that room. And that leaves us to where you are today. So, you know what I'm going to ask you guys.
What do you want to do?
Even better.
Oh, we wanted.
Who's the leader?
Rest.
Yeah,
Who's the leader?
That
Although
too.
my, I just drug another macro onto the. Somehow I'm pasting macros onto the map. Are you seeing these like giant macro buttons appear everywhere?
Nope.
No.
Oh, well, I'm glad.
Just-
Hold on. Is it Shift P? Is it Control P? What opens up my polls? There it is. All right. All right. The Eleganate Leader. It's already, now that I remember the hotkeys, let's go ahead and do it. And post a poll. Look at that.
So should Cyrus be on there if he's not even here?
No, if you vote for him, it just won't count. I'll just make you keep voting. I'm not going to edit the vote just for that.
Oh, I didn't realize you had to grab everyone.
So I have to.
You
Whenever
do
you guys can do your own polls if you want to do it. You just hit P and you can make your own poll, and it'll post it to the chat. I have I can do some canned ones.
Gotcha.
Oh, and I missed the call that Karen made for beverages, so I'm gonna double down on that myself.
I think Fabia's got it.
No.
Yes! Woo!
Whoa. Tonight I'm having old fashions.
I'll drink.
Well,
No more
I think I'm
food
having an
going
old
in?
fashioned. I can't remember. I made it in a refrigerator and I didn't label it, and it's the color of an old fashioned. But I guess it could arguably be a Negroni.
Oh, I love a Negroni.
Oh. They make.
Couldn't it also be a Manhattan? Or do you not eat that?
No, I love Manhattans, but it's not a Manhattan. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Let's find out.
That's hilarious.
Old fashioned.
There was. So apparently at Total Wine, I don't know if every Total Wine carries it, but they carry like little one-serving bag versions of different drinks, and they do have a bag version of Negroni, like pre-made packaged Negronis.
A bag of Negronis?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That
there's
seems wrong.
a buddy of mine at work was taking them because he's a air crewman, and so he takes them on the flight, and then he was gonna, remain overnight somewhere, and so they were getting in late, so in a place where all the bars close early, so he was essentially taking stuff with him so that he can have like a little nightcap, but in between flights. Yeah, and he so eloquently coined it Tigronis.
Tonight's episode brought to you by Total Wine, where they carry bagged Negronis. Or Bagronis. Tugronis.
Butchered it.
We're not, that was what I would say if we were sponsored by Total Wine, which we're not. Anyway. All right, so I'm looking at the results, and the results say, Favia, you are the winner. So Favia,
Great.
wrangle the team, decide what you guys are going to do. Let me know when you're ready.
What do we want to do?
I think we need to rest.
Yeah, probably.
Last time we were going to do that.
Okay. Are all the doors locked? Do we need to lock stuff?
It might
Where do
be
you
better
where,
going.
where do you guys plan on resting?
Maybe one of the side rooms, a little safer, maybe.
Where's the portal things?
No, they're gone. They're
They
gone.
were over here.
Oh, they were the drains, right?
Mhm.
Well, they appeared over the drains, yeah.
All right, which room?
Left or right?
Left.
Yep.
All right, so the party heads in towards, let me give you some narrative,
The West Room.
the West Room. Well, actually,
The restroom?
I don't give you narrative because you've already had this narrative. Never mind. So yeah,
You gotta
I'm going to
turn on
open up.
free movement.
Yeah, I'm going to open up free movement. You know the rules, right? Move your normal turn amount. If you move more than that, you're accountable for whatever happens. And I will drive Bing, but you guys will tell me what he does. I meant to text him and ask him what he wanted to do today.
Ooh, you know what? This east one only has one door.
Oh. Let's go there then.
To the
Retreat.
Retreat.
Hey, can you put away my sword, Thomas?
What's that?
Can you put away my sword?
I sure enough can.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, kind
Karen,
sir.
we decided to go to the east one because there's only one door.
So if I were Bing, I would say, let's see, what's Bing's voice going to be tonight? We have
Hey guys.
We have a door here to the south, and I think I'm going to check to see if it's locked because we don't know what's behind this door, and I'd hate to be sleeping and something come in and spook me.
Oh yeah. Fair. Hey.
That seems like a Bing thing, yeah? Was that accurate, you think? I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So he's going to roll a perception check. Bing.
Yeah. Nice. Gentleman's 18.
All right, so he puts his ear against the door. He listens. Slightly jiggles the handle. The door seems normal. It's not locked, and he sort of looks over his shoulder. He's like, "Seems safe enough. I don't hear anything on the other side. Should we check out what's on the other side, or what do you want me to do?" It doesn't seem like it locks. So he wants to know if you want him to open it.
Should we?
So he goes, should I open it? Yes or no is in the poll. All right, the no's seem to have it. So, not going to open it, leaving the door. I think he's going to suggest that someone else. He doesn't want to sleep next to the door, not knowing what's on the other side. So he's going to move out of the way.
Well, and I have that thing where I can put the arrows down.
Well, you also have a bow of warning, don't you?
Yeah.
Noodle, don't you have like a guardian or something?
I do. But is it like I'm new to that. It's a level 4. So I'd rather.
Well, I was thinking if we're resting, you could cast it now and then do long rest, and you would get that spell slot back.
Okay.
It might have a time limit on it. Like.
Yeah, what's the time limit?
Does it last for a certain amount of time?
It will stay there for 8 hours.
Perfect.
That's what my arrows are too.
Yeah,
so what's the plan?
You want the Guardian of Faith?
Yeah, just maybe like right here. Hug Karen all night.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. You said a Guardian of Faith?
Yeah. Show me again if you want it. I was just reading about it again, making sure I had everything. Where do you want it? Right there?
So like, right by the dough.
Okay,
Or right here.
okay. So do I just target the ground? Is that what I target?
Well, is it a spell that you roll? Because it might just ask you to put it down. Like, so maybe roll it.
Yeah,
and then,
I can cast it.
Yeah, cast it and then click where you want it, probably.
Guardian of Faith. Cast this spell.
Right?
Campaign manager?
What?
I don't know. So we want it right about
Right there.
right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's ugly.
Perfect.
All right.
I got a big old thing.
And we'll say, hold on. All right. So, assets, images, mapping. So you put this Guardians of Faith thing down. Decor, art, and we'll put this one down. I'm just choosing, and it looks like oh, this looks good. It will be a ship in the bottle. There we go. So, it looks like a ship in the bottle. So you're safe as a ship in the bottle, and you put it right in front of the door, if I'm not mistaken. Right? And it made a weird turn. There it is. So your Guardian of Faith is down, and it's protecting the room. And you're going to do a long rest or a short rest?
Long.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rest
Long.
indeed.
Oh, can we search for arrows really quickly?
That should happen automatically. Let's see if it does. If not, you can do it in the morning. Here we go. And it is a long rest.
I would like to read one of those books too, as well. That I have, one of the vampire books.
Which book
If I can.
would it be? Which book?
Damn.
I'm gonna do the long rest while you choose which book. I'll assume you're reading a book.
Inventory. Why
And
is
did you-
Blade Song in the middle of my screen?
Did you guys get a long rest request?
No.
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 Okay. Long rest, new day. Okay. Boom. How about now?
Nope.
Negative.
No. Bueller.
What's going on here? Oh, you know why it would help? It would help if I actually long rested you guys specifically.
Yep.
How many of you are
Did
there?
you
There's
select
1,
the
2,
character
3, 4, 5, 6. See. Bing, Fabia, Karen, Zippy, Nick, and Noodle. Now, I'm not going to enforce food and water this time, but someday.
One day.
Why?
What's that crazy sound?
Oh, I was tapping.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Oh, I think.
Why are we rolling?
Why are we rolling?
It gives you back your health and hit dice.
I thought when you get a long rest, you get everything back.
You do.
It's fun. I like that.
Okay.
I don't think it matters. You can do it for fun, right? Because you get them back.
Oh, okay.
But I will say, Nick, what book did you choose?
Yeah, there it is. Chronicles of the Black Cult of the Dragon.
All
Oh,
right.
no, that's
Nice.
wait. It says art object.
Little light reading.
Well, it
Yeah.
could
Right.
it could be an art object. It's I think books are art objects.
Mhm.
Inventory. And roll a d20.
Yeah.
All right. 16. Rituals. So you read Rituals of the Night, Moonlit Mysteries Unveiled. Is that what you read?
No, that's Fabia's book. It was this one.
Oh, can you click it so I can? Oh, thank you.
Yep.
That's different. Let's see what can. And you got a 16.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what you learn, and you want to take a note. What you learn from this book is, well, you got, you can only read so much because you also needed to sort of relax and regain. So I say you got a good, with that 16, you got a good hour of reading in, right? So you're barely peeking into the book. But you feel that if you study this book a bit more deeply, run it, read it, take some notes, like underline things, write things in the margins, really, destroy the hell out of that book so the library won't take it back. That you're going to be able to untangle a bit of with the clues that you have. You're going to be able to untangle a bit of the kind of rituals that the Black Cult might be using to do whatever they're doing with animals. Nice, like to unlock their schemes. So beyond animal handling is sort of what you picked up. There's something in there about commanding serpents, commanding dragons. And you guys know that you push J for journal, and that's where your journals pop up, and you can go to your personal journal and add notes there. Or you can go to the sidebar and your journal over there, same thing. So that's what you learned while reading overnight.
Is there anything like sacrificial happening with the animals?
You just barely peeked. You're just barely getting into the book, right? With it's a pretty significant book, and with an hour reading, and think about it. If you were to read the Lord of the Rings, like you'd still be in the Shire.
Yeah, right.
So there you go. So morning comes, and good news. Oh, your spider's gone, by the way.
Oh yes.
Morning comes, and nothing comes through the door. Noodle, after that 8 hours, you see that your totem, your ship in a bottle, already has disappeared. You're good to go. Nothing came through the door. You didn't hear any bumps in the night. All was good. You feel like you've lost track a little bit of time, but it seems like it's probably around noon. Maybe a little earlier. Maybe 11.
Skylar, I think I have been getting mine back.
I was looking for arrows because I don't use them, and I can't seem to find any.
There should be, if you spent arrows, you get a certain percentage of them back. If you scroll up, it should tell you.
I thought I saw it happen after our last game, but I don't see anything in the chat from last time.
Well, but if you did you expend arrows in the last game?
Yeah.
So let me see here. Configure settings. Hold on. D&D 5e. Scriptlets and bits. Enable. Recover use at the end of. Oh, you recovered them at the end of combat.
Yeah. So you should have got. I thought I saw that you did get a couple back, Skylar.
Yeah, because it should do that at the end of combat. I can look if you want me to look real quick.
Well, the only thing that's weird. Remember in the last round of combat, I said I had 0 arrows, and now I have 19. So like maybe it was a glitch.
Oh maybe.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have recovered that many.
Yeah, that's why I'm like super confused. It's fine. Like it's no big deal.
I'm looking at the chat. We have a new tool. It's a chat archive. It keeps the chat window. We had something like 700 messages in it or something, right? And that loads to memory every time you play. Like it loads into memory.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. So it slows your computer down. So like after each session now, I can archive off that session's chat, but I can look at them. So if I'm looking at the archive, I'm scrolling up. Yeah. Skylar, you recovered 2 crossbow bolts, and Fabia, you recovered 4 arrows.
Yeah, I thought I remembered seeing it.
I did enable another feature while I was in there a second ago. When you go to shoot your arrow, it's going to ask you what kind of arrow you want to shoot, so you can easily choose your ammo. So that's
a special arrow.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the hotkey to bring up the macros tool is?
The hotkey? I guess it probably M. So you can get to your macros. Isn't it not in the bottom on the bar?
No, so for some reason my entire HUD came up, which I haven't used in so long.
Oh yeah,
I minimized it and everything.
Yeah, go to configure settings.
Ah.
And go to. You know, does anyone want to use it, or should I just disable it?
I don't know what
The
you're talking
macros?
about.
Click your character, sis, and it should pop up in a big ass HUD at the bottom of the screen like it used to.
Oh no, I don't use that.
Okay, so this group, and it may refresh us, which is okay. I'm going to take Argon Combat HUD.
I forgot about it.
And disable the selected modules. Yes. And I'm going to hit save. And it's probably going to reload everybody. But then it'll be gone. And it'll unload memory, and that's better. So if no one's using it, then I'm happy not to use it. I don't use it at all.
Right.
It's pretty cool from a, like, boy, it's neat. But it does make it slow. Oh, hopefully I didn't just cause us all to, like, refresh at the same time and then, like, have a memory issue.
Yeah. Poopers.
Everyone just let it go. We're not going to play the game where we all individually are hitting and spamming the refresh button.
Let it cook.
Let's see how much memory it's using. Cliff's going to come back and be like, what? Where did everybody go? Did anyone else get in?
I'm getting in.
Still loading. Mine's still loading. Let me hit a refresh again.
Oh, cool. Are we playing the
Yes, we did.
Mini game?
Well, we realized that like no one was going to use that action HUD, and it was like blocking people's stuff. So I just like, well, if no one's going to use it, I'll just disable it because that'll save memory and blah blah blah. And that was a mistake because I forgot that it reloads everyone's machines at the same time, and that's an issue. I'm gonna have to report that to the dude because it's like our host is awesome, but like we should be able to load it at the same time without it like bringing it to its knees.
Do you know what the whole package size is? Like if it's downloading like everything, like all the JavaScript, all the CSS.
Oh yeah.
I can tell you that in 2 seconds if it loads.
Like,
I have a thing that's
well,
called.
I was just thinking the same thing. If it loads, I can just use the developer tools to figure it out.
Like all of this 4 years worth of sessions.
Yeah.
All right, the cameraman's is coming up. I hope.
I shall return.
Level 3, 32%.
Yeah, cameraman is in. I'm in. And we're back. Well, sort of.
I like that. Are we though? But are we?
I'd like to say we are.
My screen is all black.
Mine is too.
That's good. Black is good. White is bad.
It did have the 504 whatever gateway timeout.
Oh, I just got that.
Loading level 3. Loading. Think I'm almost done. Oh, yeah, I'm back.
Yay!
Okay.
It's a waiting game.
Yeah.
Look at us being patient.
And we're out of time.
And it's over. The game is over.
I'm gonna hit reload again.
No. Wait. Did you already hit reload? Remember what we said? Don't hit reload.
What answer do you want to hear, Thomas?
I want to hear
hands up.
Hands
up.
That you listen
hands
to
up.
me is what I want to hear.
That was like so 2 weeks ago.
First of all, who's
Hands
all
up.
in? Who's all
I'm
in?
in. Me.
I
I'm
am
in.
not. Let me see if David.
I am not.
David is in. David is in.
Put a sweatshirt on while we're waiting.
I got the black screen, so I'm just not hitting any buttons.
Yeah, the black screen's good. Black screen's good.
Oh,
Right.
mine is loading level 3 now.
So what I think happens is it loads us somehow in order of some sort. Or like what? I'm not sure what order, but that's what I wager. I wager that
Loading.
it does us in some sort of an order. So like we were queued up and like you were waiting. So as soon as it was done feeding so and so, it goes to the next person. Is my guess. Because we don't get this when you all join the game because you all join at different times. It loads pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cliff, to answer your question, let me go to my macros. Oh, there is a new tab at the top right of your sidebar, the right sidebar, and it's a little macro icon. If you click that, you should be able to see your macros there. It's another way to get to stuffs.
Yeah.
So if I go into my utilities and I say click this, it says scene weight, and it tells me we're loading 5, 6, 7, 10,000 K. So that's what, 10 meg?
I was like, is that a lot?
I mean, not really.
That should be faster for all of us to do it once.
Yeah. I mean, but it is okay. So it's 10 meg, but it's loading. Let's see, 2, 5, 6. It's loading about 900 artifacts. Right,
Wow.
so like that's 900 bits and pieces, like a map, an icon, a story, like so. There's like 900 bits and pieces, which ironically means that, and that's just for this one scene, by the way, that you're in. This is a scene. All right, so who's in?
Chris
I see Steven, David, Cliff.
I'm in. Yep.
Looks like everybody's in.
Yep.
Oh,
What
my-
is this?
Open
What's
the door.
Chris Premade's enable required settings? Like a
Where's it?
bunch of them that showed up. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Where's it?
5. Oh, it's for us.
Did you click something
Chris's
to make that happen?
premades in the no, there's Chris's premades in the chat,
Oh,
and it says this automation requires the following settings to be enabled: critical role firearm support.
oh yeah. Just hit enable for whatever comes up.
Okay.
But it looks like it's all Steven.
Oh,
Say what?
sir.
Say what?
I
I challenge you to a duel.
Is anyone seeing it for themselves, or is it just because I see like 40 of them for Steven?
It just says Chris's premades
And is there a button?
yeah, there's a button that says enabled required settings.
Yeah, so click it. Why not?
Okay. Well, I clicked it and nothing happened.
Well, then I think
I'm
we're
gonna
good.
refresh. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
No, please, God, don't do that.
In fact, I'm just going to delete the chat log. All right. So, you said you're huge. I think that's a brag. I don't know what you're talking about. What were we doing? Oh yeah, you guys long rested and you learned some stuff from the good old book by the Black Cult of the Dragon. It's roughly 11:31 a.m. Your bellies are full from, you basically had bag wine, I guess, and some bag of breakfast. No one set up camp. You just sort of leaned against the cold stone walls. Wasn't your favorite night's sleep, but you are in a crypt. What are you guys gonna do?
Yep.
I'm asking Alicia. I'm sorry.
Open the
Wait,
door.
Bobby is not. Your leader's gone. She's at Tinklehead.
Yep.
Open the door. Let's open the door.
And Skylar, what do you mean when you say huge? What does that mean? Is something broken?
No. All those things weren't really for me, but they made me huge, I'm saying.
Oh, I got you. Okay. And I was like, oh crap, something's weird going on with this scale.
Our leader has abandoned us.
Open the door, Karen.
Okay, the second place leader, I believe, was Nick. Nick.
All day long, you abandoned us.
Oh, the leader is back in town.
What?
All right, leader. What are you guys gonna do? The morning has come. You're well fed. You're rested. It was a crappy night's rest. Your neck is sore. This was not your favorite night's sleep. This would be sort of a Motel 6 quality experience brought to you today. We're sponsored by Motel. No, we're not sponsored by anybody. I wish we were,
Sponsored by ourselves.
if that's how it worked,
If
I would
we
say
would've
sponsored by
just
California Adventures, the Grand
we would've
Californian
just-
Hotel, which I found out Michelle impromptu booked last night
For
Oh, yeah.
what?
for spring break coming up.
Yeah.
Guess we're gonna see Alicia and David, I bet, because we don't go there without seeing you guys.
I was gonna say.
We should. That's what we should do. We should all go to Disney, stay at the Grand Californian, get a room, and play D&D there.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It's really expensive.
It would be really
Room.
expensive, but Michelle would be super happy to be at Disney, and I would get no grief.
Yes.
Well,
That's true. That
How
But Alicia would be
much-
like, I can't play tonight. I
Or
got a date with Goofy Sky School.
Yeah. Or we all just get one room.
well, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay.
If we got one of those the suites and split them.
Welcome to the Elegant Eight Adventure Sagas. Okay, we're back. All right.
You started that.
I did. It
You
was all-
started that.
So Cliff opened the door. It looks like, and
Oh.
so Cliff, let me give you some narrative on what's going on. I'm sorry,
Thank you,
opened the
Karen.
door. Give me 1 second.
However, I do want to
Barbarian
go
time
north
has
at
exceeded.
some point because I want to find my mummy and daddy.
Oh yes.
All right, Misty Chamber.
Which stark
This
emptiness.
chamber.
So in this modest chamber, a sense of stillness and mystery pervades, emphasized by its stark emptiness. At the center of this 15-foot wide room lies the most notable feature, a large round grate. Some of you spent the night on top of one that was similar. It was about 5 feet in diameter, set into the stone floor. Despite the room's bareness, the air carries an unexpected moisture, a contrast to the dry areas outside. A barely visible mist rises from the grate, adding an ethereal quality to the atmosphere. This mist is thin and ghostly. It swirls quietly before the vanishing, cool air of the room. The origin is unclear, hinting at a natural spring beneath, or perhaps forgotten magics. You've had enough magics. Probably a natural spring. Who can say? So yeah, it's a pretty non-substantial room. It looks just like the room that you came in. There's just a little bit of moisture coming up. It feels somewhat natural. Want to know anything? Do anything? You can head
I
in.
call
What do
back to the group. Hey guys, this chamber is moist.
The word moist doesn't bother me.
Karen loves it.
Let's go through the door.
Sure.
Karen's favorite word.
Oh no!
I was trying to find the trap and I found it gone.
Yeah, you could have rolled. You could have looked for traps, but Karen just likes to feel her way around. Yeah, so the grate has clearly been weakened by years of moisture and time. It's a bit of a pit trap. You fall into some water, right? You're a bit wet. You didn't get sore. You didn't get hurt. You
How
aren't
far
having any
down?
Star Wars moments. It's not terribly deep, but now you at least have answered the question: where is that water coming from? So you're
Found it.
you're able to climb out, Karen, if you want to. You're good to go.
She's a little moist.
But can we just
Yeah,
take a
no, I
moment
know.
to appreciate how beautiful that little trap looks in that little room? You're welcome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
I have not either.
So when you come in, just hug the walls. Karen, you're presented with a door that is unlocked and in front of you.
That is a nice trap.
Claudia, what do I do?
Error.
It's a trap.
Your mental math, Karen, I think just sort of intuitively, you would assume that just leads to that same hallway that you guys came from. It's just, one a bit down.
So, I noticed that I have this vial of mind fluid thing
Ooh.
in my
Inventory? Yeah.
yeah, and it says that it's on.
It's what?
It's activated.
Yeah. So, and from what I read about it, it's like you make a mental note of everywhere you've been.
You do. I want to say that when you weren't playing, someone did something with it, or I don't recall exactly. But yeah, the mind
So
fluid.
It was
Go ahead.
So would that help? Like, do I know everything where we've been now, right? So would I be able to put some of this together?
Yeah, so you would, and I mean intuitively you would. I will say that, hey Noodle, the wall to your right, as you're sort of pushing up against it, it feels loose.
Yeah, I can see. Hey guys, this wall feels loose. I want to investigate that.
Ooh.
Yeah, well you don't have to do too much investigating because it's clearly an opening.
Hey guys, it's an opening.
Yay! What do you see?
Hey,
Well,
hey,
look-
Cyrus. Hey, Favia. We found an opening, I think.
What do you see?
It looks
I
like
don't
it goes.
Hey, Noodle, what do you see?
It looks like it goes north.
We need to go north to find your family, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
this little tunnel looks like it goes north.
It does.
Can
You
we
see
send some?
it curves around to the north. Also, Fabia, doing your mental math, you're sort of mapping out. It looks like if you were to go out that door that Karen opened up below, that door it leads sort of to the north would take you back into that main chamber. To the south is some stairs, and just sort of mapping out because you have that ability for 7 days, I believe. If you were to go through the southern door, it would take you back into that first chamber you guys found yourselves in. That little felt a little bit weird. It was the one that was a mirror to the one where Noodle got the hammer.
Oh.
So that's like sort of
So
the one last explored room. Yeah.
Should we go down this little hallway?
So I will share all of that. Yeah.
All right. Well, free movement is on. Please only move your, I would say, in order.
It looks like it goes like a step or two down, doesn't it?
It sort of goes up.
Oh, up.
Up.
I would like before I get to. Oh, looks like stone steps. Yeah. There's a flickering light. Before I get too far, I want to investigate to make sure I don't fall, or to make sure that I'm not going to be surprised by some sort of combat situation.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Pick up Noodle. Lead the charge.
I don't want to leave it. But I'm also very excited. Like I'm anticipating.
Are you gonna?
So why don't you get to, like, I would get to about there and you can stop because you wanted to roll a perception, right?
Yeah, I don't want to go in. I don't. Well, there's sort of it opens up in front of me. And I happen to see some sort of
Uh-oh.
what's that?
I'll give you
Where
narrative
did
in 2
you-
seconds.
What's
Yeah.
it called?
A sarcophagus.
Things.
I see it. Yes.
Yeah. Casket or something. So I'd like to, perceive or check on what's coming up in front of me.
All right. Let's see here. Give me 2 shakes.
Okay. No one bumped the casket.
All right. And Are you guys hearing anything, or is it completely silent for you?
No,
Two?
I'm
Quiet.
wondering why it's awkwardly quiet.
I'm hearing beeps.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh.
Beeps. Well, I think because it's making me creep out, I'm going to put on. Dun dun dun. Aha.
Can I
There we go.
do a roll or something?
Yeah. So I'm just getting it ready for you.
Oh,
And will
that doesn't sound
will you bring Cyrus
Yeah, I'll bring Cyrus as well.
along?
All right, we're gonna have you guys roll a perception check. I'm still not hearing anything.
I'm hearing stuff. I hear music. It's very low though.
Yeah.
It's ominous. It's ominous.
Oh, golly sakes. No. Well, thank goodness for you two.
We're just waiting for Nick
Karen.
Papa Giorgio.
What did
Oh, yeah.
Cyrus get?
Nothing yet.
Ain't seen nothing yet. Burp. What are we? Perception check?
What's on the screen?
It's on your screen, dude. We're just waiting for you to hit it.
What the hell is happening on all my stuff?
Is it
I
not
don't have-
working?
I don't have.
I rolled it for you.
Get in there,
Okay,
fearless
thank you.
leader.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you got a 16.
okay.
Kieran got a 22. Noodle 8, not so much, not a front. Yeah, so you don't sense any perceivable danger ahead. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary. You hear the sound of a brazier, which you would normally be able to hear, but I can't hear shit for some reason.
Do you
but
mind
yeah.
if I refresh?
Go ahead. Just you though. Just you.
Yep.
Hmm.
Is anyone else having problems?
No.
Nope.
I would hit the green arrow and it would just bring up a black bar with literally no pictures or anything. It would just be like, there we go. That looks way better.
My
Skylar,
music-
who's behind you? Okay.
And my music just started. That's nice.
Skylar, are you coming in here with me?
I'm right behind you.
All right, I'm moving over.
All right, time for some narrative, you guys.
Karen,
So-
get in here.
Upon the west wall stands a solitary sarcophagus, a monolith of legacy and honor. It is not merely a receptacle of rest, but more of a throne upon which memory sits enshrined. And my music, I don't know about you guys, is really loud. The sarcophagus, hewn from the mountain's heart, is adorned with a visage of the foregone patriarch and matriarch, their likeness a sentinel watching over the chamber. Their story is told in a language of carvings that dance across the stone, each rune, each line, a chapter from a life lived, and a weight and worth of the mountains themselves. I did post the image as well, I believe. Yep, you could look at your leisure.
Do I recognize these as anything similar to my
Well, I'll let you tell that in just 2 seconds. But first, every wall of this chamber whispers with the tales of those who came before. Ornate carvings, the work of generations of artisans, create a tapestry of stone that speaks without words. The symbols etched upon the surface are a language of the deep, the record of lineage, the triumphs and tribulations of the peoples, steadfast as the rock from which they're carved. Did anyone else hear that crazy sound?
Yeah, it
There's
was
Alicia.
That was me. Sorry.
Oh, did you hear your microphone poot?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So on these walls, Noodle, you're looking around. Let me bring Bing. I'll bring Bing in. He's in the doorway.
Look, it's Rorschach.
So you from your tapestry, you've loosely studied it. You recognize a couple of things. I mean, this is carved in stone, and your tapestry is obviously a fabric, a weave. But there's a lot more history here than just what's on your tapestry. But you're standing in front of the Silent Sentinel.
Island.
So crafted from the heart of the mountain, the sarcophagus bears the effigy of a stoic warrior. The visage carved into the stone with such precision and care that it seems to watch over the chamber with a gaze as piercing as the day it was sealed. The being, known as the Silent Sentinel, is clad with traditional armor of Tethiamar's most honored defenders, symbolizing an eternal vigil over the kin that followed. Every wall of this chamber whispers the tale of those who came before. Ornate carvings, the work of generations of artisans, blah, 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 blah. Sounds familiar. Yeah. So, you guys are in this room. It's not super large. It's a pretty cool, ornate sort of a sarcophagus.
That's cool.
You can tell this tomb, this area is a sort of this is an ancient figure of reverence, right? Probably a paragon of the virtues upheld by the people of Tethiamar. This is not lost on you. It's evident within the wall carvings. And upon the sarcophagus are inscribed some symbols of seem to be power and protection. What you see is it looks like a hammer. Looks like a shield. And potentially an anvil. And if you want to sort of draw any meaning from those, you'll need to roll an insight check. Anyone who wants to do so, see if you can sort of come up with it.
Yes, please.
All right.
Yeah.
So is this a team roll?
Yeah.
Team roll.
All right. I'm gonna lock
We're
movement
missing-
down now. I think everyone's in,
There's
right?
Favia.
Yep.
Favia needs to come in.
She's in the
There's-
doorway. Did you want to go in farther, Fabia?
Sure, I'll go in the middle.
All right. I'll drop you
Thanks.
there. Oops. Hold on. I accidentally dropped all of you. One second, Fabia. I'll drag you there because I have movement turned off. It's just easier.
Okay,
And
thank you.
and much like an IMAX theater, like we'll have you all sort of aimed appropriately, like you're at the movies.
Right.
And we've been watching the Indiana Jones series, so apropos. Okay, so I have all of you here, and this is going to be, I think the first thing is this. Yeah, and there is going to be a DC on this one.
I feel like these roll things, the big fancy banner that comes up, should have like a little jingle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it
It
can.
rolls. So bad.
I've added the clapping and the hooray, but I can make that a jingle if you prefer.
Yeah.
Like
Um,
80s sitcom.
Yeah.
Exactly,
So
right.
so Karen and Nick and really Noodle, I think, are the sort of the top, right? So yeah, between the three of you, you figure out something. There's some significance. One, there's a hammer of it's a hammer of forging, and sort of representing the might and resilience of the people shaped by the stone and the forge. Noodle, you're taking a good look at the shield, and you recognize it as the shield of guardianship. It's an emblem of the promise to protect the sanctity of the clan and its enduring legacy. And then the third person was Nick. Nick, you're looking at the anvil, and says this is the anvil of legacy. It's sort of etched near the base of everything. And this is a symbol that, like every blow struck in life shapes the future of those who would come after. So each acting and forging their destiny of the clan, right? And then all of you sort of intertwining these symbols are sort of runes of sealing. Noodle, these sort of speak to you and your heritage. And they sort of bring this together and sort of embody the essence of the Silent Sentinel, ensuring that the spirit inside of this tomb remains undisturbed, watching over the descendants with pride and a sort of a solemn charter. Now that's number one. Number two is another roll. And it is, hold on, I'm looking.
Oh, Jesus.
Cyrus?
Sorry, he's behind my window. There he is.
Ugh.
Karen at least did pretty well, I think.
So did Noodle. So Noodle. So Karen, this seems somewhat familiar to you, like sort of pulling the history, and sort of like calling in sort of your religious memories. This isn't related to religion that you're familiar with, but what you understand of some of the more ancient dwarven religions. Some of this sort of starts to make sense. And Noodle, you remember like a childlike prayer that involved these very things: a hammer, a shield, and an anvil. And in this prayer, which is almost like a child song, that fish what was his name? Fish Odor? No, Fish Patrick? Your caretaker. I've forgotten his name. I need a little cheat sheet. Anyway, it's something that he taught you as a child. And you sort of remember sort of the sentiment was that things opened with reverence by kin are rewarded, and things that are defiled by strangers are punished.
All right. What do you think? I should open it?
Ooh. Well, hold on. Things that are defiled are punished?
By strangers are punished.
If
By strangers.
Yeah.
But things that are opened by kin?
By kin. It is said that if the seal is broken in the presence of true kin, one who shares the blood and spirit of the silent sentinel, they shall be bestowed.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm related to that.
Ancestors' valor.
Ooh.
I mean, the worst that could happen is we have to kill some. Really?
Right. Do you want to open it?
Yeah, I think we should. What do you guys think? What are we here
Well,
for?
you should.
Okay.
You should open it.
Yes.
You
This
have
is-
to be like front line to this, not us.
Yes.
So
Right. This
Yeah.
isn't a decision that we can make.
I have both of my parents' wedding rings on, and I've got my tapestry holding on to
they're
that.
draped around you.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's open it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All
We
right.
are all ready for anything wackadoodle that could happen.
Ooh, let's get ready.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, is that a question, or do you want me to tell you the worst that can happen?
No, we don't. Yeah, here we go.
We are all prepared.
All right.
Oops,
Let's see here.
Tyler's ready.
All right, so you see Noodle lean against it, and sort of puts a hand on each side of the sarcophagus and gives it a nice push.
Ooh, good sound.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah. Nice. I like that.
Thank you. And inside, you see the remains of a very honorable looking dwarf, right? And clearly, this was the sentinel that stood watch. And in his hands, he's holding a stone as if almost offering it to you. Do you take it?
What do you think? I think we've come this far. I am going to reach for it. Yes.
All right.
Can
so you
I
reach-
Can I touch it first and kind of get a feel for it?
Yeah. So as you reach for it, you almost feel little tendrils of energy sort of reaching to your hand, you want to hold it. It wants to be held.
Okay, let's cradle that thing.
All right. In your
Do
inventory,
it.
you now should have, let's hopefully admit there, the Silent Sentinel Stone of Insight. And I believe
Ooh.
I believe I can add it to the chat as well.
Yeah.
There it is. So this is a pretty interesting stone. It's a Loun stone. It's named after Loun, a god of knowledge and prophecy. There's a bunch of these sort of stones that exist. And when you toss one of the stones into the air, the stone orbits your head at a distance about 1d3 feet and confers a benefit to you. And thereafter, another creature must use an action to grasp or net the stone to separate you from it. So yeah, a stone has about AC 24, about 10 hit points. It's considered to be an object that's being worn while it's orbiting your head. So you can sort of wear it like a hat that sort of floats around your head.
That's fun.
And and when you have it equipped, your insight checks and your wisdom score is increased by 2 to a maximum of 20.
Ooh.
Nice.
Right.
Use
Now,
that.
Nice.
You also see just beyond the body, sort of carved into the wall, is what looks like a curse.
Wait a minute.
And it's
Just
the
appearing? Or...
no, you see it carved into the back of the tomb.
Oh, okay.
And it's the curse of the broken shield, right? This it's a mystical affliction that serves as a deterrent against the desecration of the sacred ancestral tomb. Right? It's deeply rooted in the lore of the land and a manifestation, and it will protect the resting place from the unworthy. And the good news is that it's just the words of the curse, right? So you did not trigger the curse,
Ooh.
which would have
Yay.
been very bad. And I kind of was hoping that someone else had opened the tomb, but but alas, you
Karen?
ended up with a silent sentinel. So I was waiting for someone to say, "Let me get that for you. Let me mansplain this tomb to you."
Yeah.
Although Karen's not a man. So anyway, yeah, you have this stone now that you can equip, and it will buff you if you want. I don't recall if it requires attunement. No, it's attunement requires, so you can't really do it until you do a long rest.
Yeah.
And you can also
But I will-
you can transit. You can give the stone to someone else.
Ooh.
It looks like it gives you an AC of 24 dexterity, and acrobatics checks too.
Nice.
Thereafter, another creature must use an action to grasp or net the stone to separate it from you, either by making successful attack roll against. Oh,
That's if someone
It
wants to
takes,
steal
uh,
it. Yeah.
yeah, it takes 24, AC 24, DC 24.
To damage or to steal.
Dexterity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's fun.
You can have the stone go around your head while riding the magic carpet.
Ah,
Now, at some
What
point,
happens if you
you-
have that stone on your head when you lay down? Is it just like going,
bang, bang, bang. It creates a rhythmic thump that draws dinosaurs.
Yeah.
So I
Or
think
sandworms.
at some point, like your party's gonna start looking at you like, "What kind of a hoarder are you?" Like you should spread the wealth.
I know.
But this is some of your ancestors, right? So this does kind of make sense.
I don't think
So-
anybody else is a class that uses wisdom either. So
I mean, I don't need this. The stones could be
I
utilized.
have terrible wisdom.
Yeah, and you do.
As bad as mine.
Yeah, Bing has a 19 wisdom.
yeah, +2 wisdom
My
is
God.
awesome for
So
And
it
you
depends
do-
on, and by the way, don't forget it maxes out the wisdom. So really, your thought before you attune to it or someone else attunes to it is who benefits from rolling things that require wisdom.
Right.
I think it's a secondary stat for rangers. So that's a
Yeah,
good
mine's-
point.
Who's benefit from it the most? Which of you would benefit from it?
Christy, what's your wisdom right now?
Oh. Let me open my character sheet.
Your fancy new character sheet.
Yeah.
Mine is 10.
Oh,
Noodles is
Mine's
19.
16.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you see.
Sorry, it's my intelligence that sucks. My wisdom is 12.
My wisdom 16.
Who has the lowest? Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we should give him to him.
Feel free. You can right click whatever you want
And
in your.
also, because he is kind of acrobatic. I have 0 acrobatics, but I don't them. You know, that's not my thing.
Yeah, I think you. I think you can go into. Let me see.
My inventory.
Yeah, and you can just. I think you can send it to Nick, if you want to. It's up to you.
I think so. Does
You-
does anybody have a problem with that?
No.
Nick doesn't have a problem with that.
I do not.
No, of course he does not.
His character.
Yep. And while you're there, Karen, there's a door to your north. The only other exit seems to be to the south.
By the way, the AC of that thing is wild.
New
Yeah.
noodles.
24. That yeah.
Mhm.
Nick is gonna have the highest AC in the group.
Yeah, so I think
Oh,
if
no,
you think
that's-
about it,
No, the rock.
That's the
The
stone.
rock is going to have more AC than I am.
I know, but it's like a worn item, so that's your overall AC, right?
no, it doesn't. It doesn't buff his
That's
AC.
just-
It has its own AC.
Yeah. Mhm.
So if it,
Oh,
If somebody
I thought
wants
it
to
was
steal
I
it,
thought
or
Oh, I thought it was treated as a piece of armor. Okay.
no, it's a buff. But it also probably draws attention, right? It's a sort of swirling. It becomes a sort of swirling blue sphere around your head.
So now people are just gonna shoot at his head. Okay.
Can you
Exactly.
I hit the three little things next to the stones, right? The little 3 dots. And
Okay.
it says give to character, but the only pick character to send it to is my spiritual weapon.
Oh, well, go hit in the lower left. You just hit trade. You know how to do trades, right? In the lower left, next to your next to the list of players that are logged in.
Heroes.
At the bottom left.
Bottom
Like-
left. Yeah, it's the hand that makes an L with your thumb, and if you point like this, it's the L. Left.
You stop. That's less than.
It's request trade. It's these hands.
I'm gonna have to find it. I don't know. I don't see it. I'm not in my character sheet, right?
Hit Nick.
No.
Can you hit trade? No, not in your character sheet. Can you hit
Yeah.
trade with her, and then she can just add it?
You know where the calendar? Do you know where the clock is that says if it's daytime or not?
Yeah.
And then our names are underneath there. Request trade is at the
Oh
very
my
bottom
gosh,
of
yes, right there. Thank you.
it. You're welcome.
Oh, you guys are getting along
Okay.
so well.
What? Because we've
Why wouldn't
killed
we?
things together.
yeah, that's right. Trauma bonding.
All right.
You guys don't have to wait for me.
Well, I mean, they kind of do. You need to do your trade, and then we can get back into gear. But Fabia, start figuring out what you guys want to do next. Does anyone want to defile the crypt?
Investigate the crypt, you mean?
It's already been investigated.
No.
And then do I drag it over there?
Yeah.
We respect her ancestors.
Karen, do you want to
see if
just
Nick
go
gives you anything in return, or is he just going
to
just
the
take it?
north?
I don't need anything.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did. You give it. I mean, it's not a big.
Okay.
Did I do it right?
That's fair.
It's trading
Yep,
right now.
I just have to hit accept. Yep.
I think that'll be fun.
Awesome. Did it come
Awesome. So Karen, the door, the door in front of you opens, and the stairway continues ahead.
And we go. Right? That's what we were.
Stay.
Can't move.
I'm gonna let you guys do free movement now. You are locked in. So if anyone runs into the crypt,
I'm gonna go find traps.
Someone's got to do it.
did you want to investigate?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing by walking around.
All right. So me roll investigation for you, Mr. Karen. Mrs. Karen.
I love it.
Investigation. Start at 15.
It's investigation.
And let me know if anyone else wants to investigate.
We always want to investigate.
All right. And don't forget, you guys can roll if you want to search the room for other stuff. You're welcome to do that as well. Karen doesn't see anything,
like little.
Let me. Are you all investigating the hallway, or where you get to where you want to be, and then stop, and then I will roll an investigation check for the lot of you.
Yeah, it's weird. This little alcove here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna investigate here, Thomas.
Anyone else investigating this area?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, we're
Bing's
we're
gonna
always
hang back.
doing-
I think Bing's gonna hang back for a second and then investigate the room that's not the sarcophagus. But the rest of you are investigating the hallway. Nick, are you investigating the hallway or that room you're in?
Actually, I'd like to investigate the room that I'm in currently.
All right, so there's 3
Just like-
investigations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see if I notice anything about like any of the runes or anything further about the curse.
Okay, let me do theirs.
Okay.
Shoot, those were a little low.
My intelligence is terrible.
Oh.
Failure.
So the group failed,
Failure.
but Noodle succeeded. So Noodle, in that alcove, you discover a secret door in the wall. No one's allowed to move yet.
Secret door.
And Fabia, you're doing that mental map with that mind fluid, and you're sort of drawing this D&D like graph paper map in your head. And it seems like you're to the north of that glowing door and sort of heading west. So you're beyond that door, so you think you're going into an area that was on the other side of that glowing door.
I want to go
Okay.
to that one door. I want to see what's on the other side of it for sure.
All right, so Nick, roll your investigation macro. It's the little magnifying glass.
Ew.
Oh, so just sort of tucked away
Ooh.
in the corner, you found some woodcarver tools. Tools.
This is
This is what happens when you programmatically try to do plurals on things. Because you found 2 woodcarver tools. Would you like the woodcarver tools?
Yes, I would.
You want both of them or one of them?
Just one of them.
All right. So you leave the other woodcarver tools in the corner, and this is for Bing. You didn't find Jack.
Aww.
Oh.
Sad. Hey, Bing, I found this extra set of woodcarver's tools if you want it.
Does anyone think that he would
No.
take the woodcarver tools?
No.
No.
I don't think so either.
I don't
Well, couldn't you can't you carve focuses out of woods? Focuses out of woodses? Focuses out of woodses?
Focuses?
Yeah.
about-
Yeah, focus to cast.
Oh, you
Casters
mean
need a
like
focus to...
Archon? Like the way to focus. Yeah, I'll drop him in his inventory, and that'll be that fun thing that he can discover at some point. So, I think when you don't play, that was the rule, right? That we got to give you some weird,
Yep.
like jacked up.
Yep,
sort
just
of
some
a thing.
random... Why do I have belly button lint in here?
So Skylar, give me 2 seconds, and I'll enable movement in just a second.
You know, Cliff, I was thinking maybe for the roles, like investigation, maybe it's like a small quote from like a 1950s like detective show.
All right. So what you're sort
it
of
shows up like the card, like at the start of a movie, like it's a black screen and then
Yeah,
the
right.
quotes on the screen.
Or you just hear the narrative, like, I was walking down the street as I was thinking about this murder I just came off of, wondering what was going through the mind's head of the killer. I don't know.
Mhm.
All right, so Skylar, here is your narrative. Well, I guess it's a narrative for all of you.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you move your full distance, ahead before I give you the narrative, but only move your normal distance because I want to read the narrative to you. So ready, go for it.
Are we going left or are we going down or up?
I'm gonna go to the left. To the left.
Yeah, he wants to know if you want to go north or south.
Yeah.
Once you get into the circle.
I feel like down's better. There's a door down here.
What's happening? Oh.
15, 20, 25.
Oh
I
God.
Sparked. Oh no.
Karen, up or down?
What'd you say? Oh no.
I see another sarcophagus.
Well, it is an ancient chapel, right? So the Circle of the Fulham is a solemn corridor that wraps around like a stone embrace, paying homage to the valor and the sacrifice of the long past. And along the walls, it's very dark, and like Bing is going to come in too. He has a torch. So as Bing sort of approaches, you can sort of see it light up the wall a bit. Otherwise, you guys are seeing in your night vision. The hallway, curved in perfect symmetry, is lined with remnants of tribute, faded murals, dimly lit torches, and the occasional statue standing guard in silent reverence. And you're heading around to the north, correct?
I think we're half and half, aren't we?
So, Fabia, just off to the south, you see a door. Your mental math is doing that, is mapping. You would expect if you headed south that you'd be presented with that door that was glowing green. But you also see a door on the inner wall, just to the south, just beyond the stairs. You guys up to the north, you see some sarcophagi. And there you go. That's what you see.
Do we just want to keep going around?
Yeah, I was like, you were muted.
Which way though? Up or down?
I'll let you know, Noodle, that if I think we go south, we may hit that door that you want to go.
Okay, so should we keep going north? You go, and we'll see if we loop around.
Well, I don't know that we'll loop around because it looks like it's either going up or downstairs.
It doesn't go in a complete circle.
You expect it to be a circle, so just sort of based on it looks like an outer ring that surrounds something in the center.
What you call, guys?
I feel like we should stay together.
Yeah, for sure, stay together.
Okay.
So we could just go north.
All right, Karen, you're in front.
Well.
So Karen,
let's not
okay.
Let me stop your movement just so I can give you some more narrative. So as you go north, you find yourself in the Halls of Rest. In the Halls of Rest, each little alcove cradles its, charged with, stony arms, a solemn procession of the honored dead. The air is thick with the weight of history. The silence sings a dirge for those who have passed from the mortal realm. Here in the Circle of the Fallen, the north side of the galleries of remembrance, each coffin set within a little niche is a chapter of an unspoken saga. And these are pretty ornate, so it's clear that these... Look, I'm freezing, you guys, and I just realized that the garage door is open behind me. And I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. I'm like, what is up with this? Anyway, Reverence, Hall of Rest. So there's that weight of history. And these are old, but these are clearly, these were clearly sort of upper echelon of people. And Karen, you hear some shuffling from just to the west up that north passage. Fabia,
like
you hear some shuffling coming from the south.
Like mummy shuffling, we think?
No, it doesn't sound like mummy. Actually, you know what? Why would I tell you that without making you do this?
First,
That's fine. I'll roll. Oh my gosh, my rolls have been terrible.
Oh God.
Okay.
Not as bad as Bing. He's gonna hate me. So what was the question? The insight you were looking for was.
Is it mummy?
Yeah.
Is it
What's
mummy
that?
shuffling?
These sound more. These footsteps sound more precise. Right. And sort of as you're taking stock of the situation, Karen, you sort of see come around this character. He just steps right into view, and as he does so, or as they do so, I don't want to be gender specific, right? The torchlight is sort of flickering. It's casting a warm glow upon the faces of these statues. And just for a moment, you're sort of confused because you swear you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. So to couple that with the sounds you're hearing, you've realized that you might be up for something that you might want to call unwelcome company. So in the shadow silence of the halls of rest, where the echoes of the past linger, like whispers on the wind, an uneasy presence permeates the air. The solemn alcoves, each holding the final resting place of the ancestors who toiled within the mines, now play host to a more sinister congregation. It is here, among the hallowed reverence of the fallen, that you sense a shift in the atmosphere, a palatable tension that grips your heart with cold fingers. So, not so good night. Thank you. That's my pun. I'm going to stick with it. Sort of as you tread carefully through the corridor, the flickering torchlights cast long shadows across the stone floor, and it's within these shadows, two figures emerge as if conjured from the darkness itself. And this knight says to you, "You've entered sacred ground. Cease your movement and repent."
Does he have a holy grail in his hand?
Well, you don't have time because as that echoes through the chamber, a few moments later you hear, "There is no salvation for you. Prepare to die. You killed my father."
I was just gonna say, prepare to die.
And you see the second come around the corner to face you, and this means, everybody, surprise!
We're in combat.
Change his butt to scratch.
Please roll for your initiative. And those of you who play Baldur's Gate will be delighted by what just dropped down from the top of your screen.
Of that.
I can see everybody.
Oh wow!
So cool.
Did I roll? Hey, I can't roll with initiative. I can't roll with advantage.
You can.
How? Does it automatically do it?
So it should have, when you do your roll, you don't have to use that thing. You should just use whatever you want to do to roll your initiative.
Well, I didn't know that. I used the thing. Because you dropped it down.
Well, I didn't even know that thing had initiative rolling. Now I do.
I want to read.
So hold on. Fabia, you want to re-roll and see if you get a better one? So you were at 67. Do you want to try re-rolling again?
67.
I'm sorry, not 67. That's your hit points. You're at 10.2. So hold on.
Yeah.
Reset. Clear initiative. And then who else could do it with? Was that Skylar? Clear initiative. Roll it the way that you normally roll.
So you can roll from up there. Next time I'll know, won't I?
I didn't do much better, but
Skylar did. He did better than you this time.
yeah.
All right. So now we begin combat,
Really
and it should
cool
stack
up there.
appropriately.
Where are these? Where are these things?
Like around.
Just around the river bend, beyond the shore.
River bend. Yeah. Oh my god. Love that mobile.
All right. So
Wait, do I have a chance to go? Does anybody know anything about revenants?
Yeah.
you do have a chance. Would you like to do it?
Okay. That's what I do. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That would be
I'm
a
like,
nature check.
oh shit, it's a revenant. What's a revenant?
Revenant.
Remnant.
Remnant. Star on.
Yeah, we're rolling.
Rolling.
Oh. else.
Don't know nothing.
Oh, look at you.
Hooray! It says.
Me and Karen are killing it.
Yeah. So Kieran, you totally know
Truly.
about revenants. You and your goddamn
Let me tell
20.
you guys about revenants.
All right. So, revenants. You know that revenants are tough son of a bitches, man. These,
Sweet.
you know, they were badass in life, and they are badass in death. They carry the weight of vengeance in their hollow gaze. They're bound to the mortal realm by sheer force and will, and an unquenchable thirst for retribution. It glares, within their eyes that burn with an inner light. A visage is twisted and reflects the life it once lived. The Revenant's armor is battle-worn and etched with the scars of countless conflicts. It speaks of unfinished business that anchors it to this world. More specifically, I gotta turn that music came on loud again for me.
Yeah, it was a little loud.
A little much.
Yep.
Um,
It's like something out of Harry Potter.
So
I like
that
it.
Remnant, they form from the soul of a mortal who meets a cruel and undeserving fate, right? And it claws its way back into the world to seek revenge against those who wronged it, and pretty much anyone else. It reclaims its mortal body and sort of superficially resembles a zombie, but instead of lifeless eyes, they burn with resolve and flair, right? What else? They hunger for revenge. We talked about that already. The good news is, now that they've sort of been called back into being. Well, hold on. Let's all enjoy this guitar solo. Anyway. Anyway, they hunger, but
I love it.
if you guys can keep them occupied for about a year, they pass back on to the great beyond. So just if this combat goes on a year, that'll be good.
So we're fighting the mountain, essentially. This is what we're
basically.
fighting.
So they have divine justice. Like no magic can hide a creature pursued, right? So you can't really hide with them from magic. They always sort of know the direction and distance between them and their target. They don't require food, drink, sleep. They don't need a long rest, right? They do like long walks on the beach. So you got a 20, right? You also know that despite being badass, at the beginning of each of their turns, they gain 10 hit points back. Right?
What?
Yeah. What else could I tell you with your 20? If they take fire damage, they don't get that 10 hit points. Right? Because they're too busy
Fire.
dealing with their burns.
Burning hands it is.
Much like a zombie, you want to destroy its body. Man, I hate that you got a 20. I'm giving away the farm.
I'm giving away the farm.
Yeah.
So it sounds like fire, fire, fire.
And also, I
Yes.
think unlike other undead, you can't turn them, right? So turn undead's not going to work on them.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, that said, for as badass as they are, you've heard, you don't know this for sure, but you've heard rumors that their actions, while they get multi-attack, aren't necessarily tough, right? They look a lot more badass than maybe they are, but that's just a rumor. You're not sure if that's true or not, and that's about all I'll give you, right? They do know they can speak. They can speak if they are the same. If they have the same languages with you, if they share the language in common with you. But the only way to know, I guess, would be to ask them questions. So.
Well, and they did speak to us to tell us that we're gonna die.
Damn, that's
I mean,
true.
that
Yeah.
was nice.
So there's
That was-
a old-fashioned D&D artwork for you, right there.
Oh, I love it.
The noose
So.
around his neck.
All right.
Yep.
So Sharon's up.
Killing.
Or Staron
Star on.
comes up.
It's a great
Pops-
Corian company.
pops up onto the sarcophagi, getting that higher ground on Kieran, targets you, and begins its battering.
I shouldn't have gotten an opportunity attack thing popped up for me, but that shouldn't have been there.
That shouldn't have happened.
I think we were all readied from before, and it just never got removed.
Yeah, we were.
No, it's a new. So I have a new opportunity attack plugin. What happened was it moved next to you and then moved again. And depending on your rules for opportunity, if you move at all, even if you don't leave that opportunity area, then that could trigger it. I don't like that rule. I think if you stay within arm's reach, you should be good. So
did it just get on top of the sarcophagus?
Yeah, it's on top of the sarcophagus.
I mean, I was gonna do that. All right.
It's a pretty badass night. So anyway, it is up there now, and it targets you, and its fist comes at you.
Nice.
And it
Nice
missed.
fist.
And it does it again.
Fist.
Attack.
Looks like another miss. God damn it. That ends its turn.
What size are the revenants? Are they
Medium. They're medium.
Okay, all right. So they're like
Yeah,
regular
mano a
size.
mano. It's like it's a sort of a disturbing version of you alls.
All right. I think I'm gonna like grapple Staron and do like a suplex off the sarcophagus back behind me.
It's a DDT!
So that it's actually like reachable by everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So you're okay. So you're gonna try to slam him on the
Jump
ground.
up and grab his head.
Yeah.
All right. So that's a contested. It's a grapple. So go ahead and target and grapple.
I think we figured out Karen's last name. It's Orton. Descendant of Randy.
I will tell you. I do not know what you're saying.
Grapple.
Professional wrestler.
Ah.
No, she's
Oops.
strangely, I don't see it in the left bar thing.
I don't see it either. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I thought it has like dodge, hide, shove, but I don't see.
Let me see where is it. Maybe putting it in a different area.
Hand switchers, boots.
I saw it a second ago. Yeah, I see it for the monster, but I don't see it for you.
Is it in the top section of the features?
And for the monster, it is in monster features. If I click you,
is it the same stat? Is it based on the same stat for like is shove based on the same thing? Is like is shove strength?
no, I think so. I can do this. I can do a contested
Oh, you can
roll,
just roll it. Okay.
and do that here. I'm gonna try the one I'm used to first, see if it works. And we're gonna do it's a strength check. Well, actually, I'm gonna see if the other one actually has grapple, because I think I'd rather do that. Let's see here. See if it has grapple. It does not. So strength. All right. Let's try this again. Strength check. Request. In the chat.
Oh,
Damn.
man.
Oh, you critted.
Oh.
And they fumbled.
And they fumbled. Okay. So this guy
Nice.
will be grappled. And where do you want him placed? Right here, prone?
Who's there? Yeah, that's perfect. Exactly.
All right. So right over your head, and you hear this thing like smash. So hold on.
Crunch.
So they are prone. Roll your crit real quick.
Oh, I get to roll a crit? Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Takes an ongoing 5 plus half your level damage. So what's your level? 7? So it's a 4?
Yeah.
So they lose. So this you have to remember this, or else I'll forget. So this guy loses 9 points right now. So hold on. Health -9. Where's it? Where's my health thingy? Oh, there it is. -9. Boom. All right. So it's down 9 hit points. It is prone. Now it needs to roll from the fumble. Are you feeling lucky? How lucky? Take 4 damage or roll a 1d20 and hope for the best. If you get a 1 to 10, you roll damage on yourself. If you roll 11 to 20, your fumble becomes a hit and you roll damage on your target. Choose wisely. Oh,
man.
Fumble.
This.
But he
How's
doesn't
that
have
a
a
fumble?
he doesn't have a target.
Yeah, no, but
this
it's
is-
but
that makes sense
Yeah.
if it was an attack.
Yeah, he does.
fumble. This
Who
was
doesn't have a
check
target?
fumble.
Staron?
no.
Yeah.
He's saying the deal is that he fumbled his check, his streak check, and while I'm allowing that because it's to me it's the action. He
Yeah.
was not the one. He incidentally fumbled. So I think then he takes 4 damage,
Yeah.
which is per the thing. I'm just in a good mood.
Right.
So
And then-
4 more damage. Okay, now the last piece of this is because you got a crit. I want you to roll. I'm going to have you roll. Do 1 more check, and it is this guy here. Acrobatics and against the whoops. Right click it. There it is. And start epic roll.
Man.
Oh.
Oh, dang, I thought I was
Nice.
going to get it.
All right. Now, the Revenant 9. So you beat the Revenant. Do me a favor and roll a 1d20 to see how much damage happens when you smash him on his neck. 6 more.
Yeah.
All right.
We're up to 19.
Yep. So yeah. So he's. You guys hear this pop. It doesn't kill him, but you definitely hear his neck sort of go skadoosh off to the side. Karen, without missing a beat's already on her feet, right? It's like handing you up, like this one's for you. Just sort of tosses it behind her. Karen, you have all of your movement, and there is no opportunity on you because the creature is prone.
Cool. Okay, so grapple. Is grapple count? I always have this question. Does grapple counts as an attack, right?
It does. Oh, but that means you're holding it. You're holding the remnant, actually. So you didn't just toss it over. But you said he wanted to grapple it, but we used that as the test. You said a suplex, right? Were you just slamming it down, or are you still holding this thing?
Yeah, and then I let go. So I'm not like trying to hold it.
So it was a body blow sort of a thing. Okay. Yeah. So it's only prone, but it's not restrained.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, but so I'm gonna carry on attacking it and whatnot. Rage out after that awesome suplex, and then I'm going to. I'm going to lacerate. And do I get advantage hitting a prone target?
You do. You're kicking the men while they're down. Fails.
Oh wait, I think I should have. I just haven't figured. Lacerate's new. I haven't figured out how to use it. I think it's an add-on to an attack.
Oh, you have to roll it beforehand.
Or I think actually if I just do a regular attack, it'll ask me if I want to use lacerate. But so okay, I'm just gonna do a regular attack.
Okay.
I thought it would do the attack, but it, so here's just the way.
We're all learning. Oh, the manager comes out. Yikes. It's a hell of a turn here for Karen.
So 1 attack, 2 attacks, bonus is rage. Okay, I'm done.
Hey, did you ever put that in the notes for your character to help me out? That was one of my asks you guys. Like if you have a sequence of things you're allowed to do, if I ever have to play your character, I'll basically just punch and that'll be it.
Yeah.
But if you look at like in Skylar's character, he put like first attack, second attack, third attack, fourth attack, fifth attack, and like the things that they can do, just to help out whoever might play your character. But anyway, Nick Papagiorgio, you're up.
Yeah.
Now you do hear you did hear some footsteps, some heavy footsteps coming from the south. You didn't hear the ones from the north. You do know there's action. You see the remnant. You aren't sure if they're the same footsteps or not, or if it's something different.
I'm gonna say you guys go north. I'm going to ready Burning Hands to the south. I'm gonna cast Blade Song on the off chance I need to parkour. And I'm also going to cast Mage Armor. We'll do 3rd level. I need
Someone is prepared.
I needs me the juicage. And I'm gonna go out 5 feet and right there. And I am going to ooh. My spidey sense is coming up on that door.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm going to ready.
I guess I should ask, what do you mean by your spidey senses coming up on that door? What's that mean?
Well, I heard that. That usually that's only ever come up when something. I don't know. It feels like a proc. Like. It like trips.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be ready with Burning Hands down the hallway.
All right. And is that a ranged attack? I forget.
It's a touch attack, but it's a 15-foot cone. So it's pretty much when they get within. Yeah, right. And it's pretty much gonna light the whole hallway aflame.
Got it. Awesome.
So I'm going to. I don't know how to. I clicked ready, so I'm just going to be readied. But as soon as they show up, I'll be casting Burning Hands.
Okay.
Burning Hands. What is it? Can I do it?
You said 3rd level, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be doing it 3rd level as well.
Awesome. You know, there's penicillin for that. What do you guys think, Bing? What do you think Bing would hang where he's at, or do you think he would come in?
I don't think so.
Doesn't he have something that has fire?
Fire. He has fire lance.
Radiant damage.
He has sacred flame. Yeah, he has sacred flame.
Fiery.
What's sacred flame?
Well, you know, I don't like the new character sheet that you can't like click and expand it. You have to like hover.
Yeah.
Flame-like radiance descends on a creature that you see within range. The target must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. The spell's damage increases to 2d8 so it'll be 2d8 at level 5. And the next time it goes up is at a level 11. So do you want him to come out and do some radiant damage? I think he just needs to step
Is
to
that
right.
a cantrip?
Can he?
Yeah.
Can he see the
I
guy?
love that.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Spells.
Bless.
Yeah, Sacred Flame is a cantrip.
Wow.
So he's going to do Sacred Flame. See what happens. And Lorem ipsum dolar skadoosh.
Amet.
Sitarmet.
Amet.
Dollar Sitarmet. Ow, I love that that automatically happened.
There it is. So did no damage for some reason, huh?
Well, that doesn't seem right.
His dexterity saving throw.
Yep. He saved.
Well, I don't know that.
And he gets one attack, so that's the end of his turn. Skylar.
I don't know if we were playing this analog that we would have ever have known that.
We need to figure that out.
Throw out my dancing sword, Thomas.
Oh yeah, where do you want it? Please ping.
Just to the left, Karen.
And I believe, and I could be wrong about this. You should check. I believe you can pull out your own dancing sword. I could be wrong though, or maybe not. I think I have to drag it to the. Eliminate weapons. Kevin, it's the Kevin Bacon. You said just to the left of Noodle.
Kevin.
So I'm gonna hit the monster up.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Kevin of House Bacon.
There's the Kevin Bacon.
Wait. Why does it say I have an opportunity attack?
Just hit cancel. I'm gonna turn that off. I just don't want to turn it off and have it refresh everyone's browsers.
Oh no, it's fine.
Opportunity attack on Skylar's sword.
Right?
You kill it and it.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the.
We are in the dark.
I'm gonna pull out the flatliner. I'm gonna take a swing at Mr. Fancy Pants.
Okay.
Boom.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
This remnant, it just wants vengeance. Come on.
Run to the hills. Run for your
I need the damage
life.
roll. Thomas, I didn't get the damage thing pop up.
Have we had this happen before?
Yeah,
Last
it's happened
time.
last time.
So are you rolling from the flatliner, or are you rolling from Skylar?
I'm rolling from the pop outside panel, and I select a target, and then I, roll the dice for the flatliner.
Which
It's all-
side panel?
On the
So-
left, like in the pop out.
The green finger.
Yeah,
Okay, so
green
let
finger.
me.
Right,
Okay,
is
so the Kevin Bacon.
No, the flatliner. Kevin Bacon comes later. He's my dancing sword.
Oh. So so this is you,
Bacon of House Kevin.
and you said the Kevin Bacon. I just want to say it says you have 0 of 4.
The flatliner. So my sequence is: I attack with my primary weapon.
Okay.
I can shoot a crossbow. I can attack with my primary weapon again, and then I throw out the Kevin Bacon, and I get one hit with it. That's the
Okay.
sequence.
So I'm just gonna try
Right,
rolling the
right.
flatliner with advantage, and I just want to see what happens if it rolls damage for me. And was that? Did you get a
Nice.
critical?
Yeah.
Holy
So,
crap! Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know why it didn't let you do that, but it let me do that for you.
Okay. Movement because I got a 20.
No, I got a 20.
Last.
I don't know. We'll have to play offline and see why it's not automating for you.
Okay.
Okay, so next step.
So you did damage.
Yep, it took 26 points of damage.
Okay, and now I'm gonna do the critical thing.
Target takes an ongoing 5 plus half your level. God damn it, the second time. So that's 9 extra points, 9 points, and then you have to remember that each round he gets 9 from you and 9 from Karen.
So just remember he gets an additional 18.
Yes, and he generates 10 every round, so suck.
So really it's 8. He gets an additional 8 every round. Unless he's on fire.
Okay,
and then
you're
it's
making
18.
I think it'll be easier for me to take off the 9, and then add the 10. But you guys, you keep telling me how to run my business. Anyway, that's the end of that part
I
of your
would just
turn.
say 8.
Then I pull up my crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot with my crossbow. Oh, solid hit.
Oh my god.
Solid hit.
Another 10.
Jesus.
And then I'm going in with the flatliner again, Thomas.
All right, let's see if it works this time.
Vengeful picker?
Flatliner.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll normal.
And that should be a miss.
I miss. And then last hit with the dancing sword.
Okay.
Thomas.
I was a little worried these guys would be too hard for you, but I guess I was mistaken. And you guys don't forget to roll with it. Don't forget to roll with advantage.
Oh, I'm not doing
Oh yeah,
that.
because he's prone.
He's prone.
No, he's prone.
Well, I'm gonna redo it then, Thomas. Is that okay?
Well, you hit.
Finish your whatever.
Yeah, take the hit for now.
And then you can roll one more time with the flatliner, because that's the one you missed on. But it's not a critical roll. It's just one roll, a normal roll.
Yeah, without advantage, it would be the same.
Yep.
So you're so nice.
Open this box.
Click. Reading.
Another crit. It's another crit.
Oh yeah, I want 20. Money.
Did you roll with advantage?
No.
Oh.
No, he shouldn't have rolled with me. So it looks like you missed, yeah?
Oh.
Yeah. And my turn. Thank you.
Why does it say?
Ooh, okay. So this poor remnant man just wants some revenge. He's all bloodied up, but he sees Favia Gita, and under his breath you hear like, "Oh, it's a girl. I'm not worried." So he's also sexist.
Can I move here and
You sure can.
shoot at and hit him with arrows?
Yeah,
Is that fine?
that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's controlled enough space that you're not going to hit Noodle. Unless that you fumble and it says you hit Noodle, which I don't think it will.
And I'm short.
Why does it say disadvantage?
Because
he's
of the
prone?
flank. Because he's flanking. It's the flanking, and he's prone. So that is disadvantage. But you have advantage, right? So then doesn't that equal out to just normal?
Well,
Yeah.
that was okay anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with disadvantage, you still hit. It's almost a joke at this point.
I still rolled
She's all, I rolled a 2 with an attack of 20. Oh look. Oh look and stuff.
So then can I just roll it as normal instead of with disadvantage?
Yeah, because you normally have advantage, right, on your rolls?
Yes.
Or no?
Yeah,
so then,
I do.
Then it would be just a normal roll because it would cancel out disadvantage.
Okay. I would like to point out that I've been rolling terribly for everything else.
I see that. So another 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Noodle, you're all up in the action for a change. What are you gonna do?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Use your hammer.
Yes.
By Moliere or whatever. That's a painter, isn't it? Look, he's almost dead. Okay.
Use your Moliere.
I'm using my new one.
isn't it Moliere?
Yeah.
The,
But I
the
don't
poet.
have advantage. Do I have
It's
advantage?
it's Thor's hammer. You have advantage.
Make it good.
That's good.
19s all around. You get a 19. You get a 19. You get a 19.
$19 of damage.
Backbreaker? Yes.
He's almost dead.
Concussive smash? Yes.
Yes.
This goddamn hammer.
Yeah.
You missed with concussive smash.
Ah. What does
Look at
that mean?
that. He's dead. I'm gonna end my. Well, I guess I'll just move over to the side.
You got one more. You have one more turn. Do you get multi attack?
I don't think she does.
I just did 3.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I did a
Yeah.
backbreaker and then a concussive smash. Oh, he's not dead yet?
No.
No.
Ah, poo.
He's gonna get.
I think that equivalates to like 10 hit points.
He's gonna get about 8, probably 8 hit points back.
Well, I guess I'm gonna end my turn.
Oh gosh, there's the other guy.
He's coming around.
Did
He'll
I
be
end?
coming around the mountain when he comes.
So, do you have any more moves? Otherwise, your turn's over.
I don't think I do.
Then you must hit end turn.
Where is it?
The
It's
bottom.
not at the bottom of the thing.
The combat
At the
tracker?
bottom of green finger or the bottom of the combat tracker.
It's also, if you mouse over the new Boulder's Gate thing, there should be a right button that says next turn or something like that.
What?
Does it have controls when you guys when you mouse over did the thing drop down from the top with all your little pictures?
Yes.
And when you mouse over it, do any controls show up?
No.
No.
No,
Oh.
just like hit points, AC.
Oh, so you don't have
and
little
what-
icons to the
what
right and
active
left with like
effects you have.
so you don't have icons to the right and to the left of it that showed up that with like next turn, previous turn. That must
No.
just be for me then. That's okay.
All right, so end my turn.
There-
I'll end your turn for you.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Wait, there's one more?
Yeah.
No, there
Oh,
two
there's
just
always-
popped on.
He does not look right.
Oh, holy shit. This is
All
a
right.
badass one. Stena.
He's a different.
Stena!
He's a different color.
It's like Stella, but Stena.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
not good then.
Yeah. Is he up this? Is he north?
He must be
Yeah.
Shit.
Body blow.
hitting Karen.
Oh, kitty.
Shit.
And you
Kick
feel
his ass, Seabass.
you feel another sort of meaty fist punch you in the face. Does it connect?
Well, shit.
It does.
My God.
Oh my.
It does 27 points of damage. So yeah, they're just punching with their fists. They don't have weapons, despite their sword.
I was like, they're holding a sword.
But guess what, everybody? Roll initiative, and I figure we could play to the bottom of this stack, and we'll call it for the night.
Dana!
Don't forget to roll with advantage if you're supposed to. There's no do-overs this time.
12. Roll.
It didn't.
Jesus, Favia.
Yeah, the advantage.
It's
roll
just
window
no
doesn't
big whoops.
help you.
Just rolling above 20s. That's fine.
I didn't hear what you
Don't mind
said,
me.
Cliff.
Sorry.
The I hit roll from the left bar, and the thing usually pops up to ask if I want to roll with advantage, but it didn't this time. It just rolled, which is
Oh,
weird.
that is. Did you want to roll again?
That's what I'm trying to think. I've got an 18.
So you're about middle of the stack. Well, let me roll for Bing, see where he is. Normal. And let me roll my NPCs. So right now you're second.
All right, that's fine.
You want? I guess you could go before Fabia if you want. It's up to you. If you want to try rolling again.
Possible. Almost possible.
All right.
Karen and I usually go back and forth. All right, well, I will try to finish off this one.
All right.
Maybe. I thought Did I not target it? Let me try again.
I do not see you targeting it.
Do you see it targeted now?
Yep.
Because it was... Okay. Because that's what it looked like for me before, but... didn't. And you said I could roll normal, right?
Yes, you can roll normal because of the canceling itself out.
That
There's
was
no way
that
you
one.
hit with a 2. She finally misses. So after 6 months of consistent hits, Fabia finally
I just think...
misses.
How long was her roll streak?
I'd have to look at the logs,
Years.
but I don't remember her missing in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh,
Oh no!
Twice in a row.
hey,
Oh,
speaking of
man.
roll streaks,
All I'm going to say is I'm glad that was not 2 once.
yeah, that's true. That'd have been 2 fumbles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yikes.
think you should get a horde breaker shot here, though, right?
I do. You
yes.
are correct.
Yeah.
Because they're within
You hear Karen be like,
5 feet.
Can you knock on some? Can we all knock on some wood?
"Come on, 3 twos, 3 twos. Don't let me down here, Fabia."
GM needs a new pair of shoes.
Ah!
Yeah! She's back.
But you guys now can call her the
Nice.
double deuce, right? Because 2 twos.
Dead. Are you serious?
Where did it?
How are you still alive?
Oh my god.
Just so little.
Honestly,
He is one health.
It's got 18
He has-
points of
Oh wait,
damage
hold on.
so-
I forgot one thing before you do anything else. Hold on. He gets his 10 back, and then he loses how much? 9 and 9?
18.
18.
18.
Oh, he's dead. Dead.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it all worked out in the end, but yes, he died. A moment of silence for Starin.
Did we destroy the body?
Not yet.
I did what I could, which was not very much this time.
All right, Karen is up.
I'm gonna be honest, I have this new prepare feature and I don't know what it does. But it seems prudent, so I'm gonna use it.
Be prepared.
So are you guys liking the rock and roll battle music, or is it too much?
I'm loving this, yeah. It's fantastic. Oh, still a hit.
Always.
That's right.
So this character's name is Monin, which is what it begins to do as she starts taking damage from Karen.
Oh.
I'd be moaning.
Oh, boo.
Oh, unfortunately for you.
Nice. Yeah, but it's still.
Still pretty good, I guess. Yeah. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Whenever Karen and Fabia roll in the high singles, they usually still do pretty decent damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, back at you, my friend. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, that was the last round. So you are targeted. You see this guy pop by his fists towards you. He's doing sort of the bread maker. And and at the last minute, you see him psych you out.
Ooh.
And glare.
With that. So, you failed your saving throw. That means that you are now. What are you? Something happened. You were supposed to get. Hold on. Vengeful glare. It didn't apply the effect.
What's the effect?
Target must make DC 15 wisdom save throw. On a failure, the target is paralyzed until the revenant deals damage to it, or until the end of the revenant's next turn. When the paralysis ends, the target is frightened for 1 minute.
I think I'm immune. I'm immune to frightened.
Are you? You son of a bitch.
Yes. We did that last round.
Yeah, I think you did.
Paralysis part, I don't think I'm immune to.
So he gets so. Yeah, I think you can still be paralyzed. If not, let me know. In the meantime.
Yeah, I just can't be frightened or charmed. So.
Yeah. So that was his multi. So I have to see if I get my multi-attack. 2 fist attacks. But he used Vengeful Glare. 1 action. Yep. So that's the end of its turn. So it's not going to do its fist because it has 1 action, either the multi-attack or the Vengeful Glare.
Cool.
Skylar's up.
Hey, quick question. I should attack Monin and let the other folks get rid of take out the other guy who's on the ground dead.
Who are you
Is that
asking?
okay? No. I'm asking the party. You just moved him away too, Thomas.
No, I moved the dead. I moved the dead person away.
Do something to dead guy.
But we haven't looted it yet.
I just moved it out of the way so you don't accidentally target it. I move it back at the end of the session.
Okay,
Alright.
so you guys will take care of the dead guy in the next round while I attack this guy. Is that okay?
We need to set him on fire, right?
Yeah.
Oh no! That was a miss. He's not a zombie. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
yeah, he
okay,
doesn't come back. Yeah, no, he doesn't come back.
Okay. Sorry.
I thought we had to do something to the body, much like
No, that was I misread that. I misread that.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
So I pull out the flatliner, and I hit the button, and I get. Do I get advantage or no?
You do. No, you don't because he's not prone.
Okay, that's what I thought. So be normal.
See if it does the damage. It does. All right. So the attack worked, and it should ask you for damage now.
So what's 20?
Yeah, weird. It worked that time.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get a 20. And I pull out my vengeful pricker, and I aim him at the dude. I fire it.
That is the most unfortunately named weapon that you guys have is a vengeful pricker. All right, so it's another hit on Monin. And skadoosh, 6 more points of damage.
And I go back in with the flatliner one more time.
Do it.
Rolling. Did I hit or miss? Let's see.
Miss.
All right. I'm gonna do my extra attack, Thomas.
Okay.
I only get 1 per round, but it's worth it.
I know what's missing. The sound effects for when you guys hit. Are you guys hearing those or anything?
No.
I haven't been hearing anything. Like I don't hear any music or anything.
Oh, I hear all that.
I
Did you
heard
have it all
the
turned down?
music.
Maybe?
No, I've been playing around with it trying to get it to go because it sounded so much fun.
Get my 2 Kevin Bacon frames.
You're welcome to reload since it's not your turn and no one else is reloading.
Did I miss?
You
Oh, I
missed.
missed it.
You have a lot of misses.
I know, what the hell? This is my last Kevin Bacon.
Eight. Another miss. Holy crap. Fabia, you're suddenly feeling a lot better about your 2 misses.
I'm gonna stand here and cry.
Yeah, but you're getting no, hold on. He gets an attack on you. You moved out of melee range.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit.
Oh,
I didn't
He
mean to do
missed.
that. But he missed
I
it.
think he.
Ah,
Second. I was
missed.
gonna cry, but I guess that gag was not funny.
All right, Noodle.
All right.
Hammer time.
Can you throw that hammer?
Yes, I can.
yeah, she can.
And lightning?
Well, the lightning's gonna kill all of us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Revenant votes for lightning.
Oh, did I hit or miss?
You missed.
Miss.
Poop. That was.
Well, she does that. She does that same thing that Thor does, where he throws it, and Loki's like, "Ha, you missed." But then the retraction, when he calls it back, hits him.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I don't think that's a
just
thing.
that's not a
I'm
thing,
just
but
kidding.
yes, that would be good.
Yeah.
Is that my whole turn?
I believe that's. Well, I don't know. Is it your whole turn? I don't know your character that well. You don't get multi-attack, right?
I don't. I think I should have just called my spiritual weapon. Can I do that?
Is that a bonus?
I think it's a bonus.
I thought so. It's been a while since I called it.
I think it's a bonus. Where do you want it? On the behind him, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I will end my turn.
All right, yeah, because you had to call him for that. Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Nick. You
All right.
hear some pretty scary freaking footsteps coming towards you. These are a little bit more clangy than the Revenants.
Interesting. Can I tell whether or not they're coming from the doorway or farther down the hall?
Down the hall.
Down the hall. Actually, do I need to? Is it gonna cost anything to dismiss ready?
Oh no, you don't have to dismiss ready. It should just go away.
Okay, so I'm going to dismiss ready, and I am going to.
Oh, by the way, your ready ends at the end of the round, so it's only good for the round that you're in.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm going to.
Mhm.
How tall are the ceilings in here?
About 25 feet.
Oh, good.
They just so you know, they sort of arch up from the outer wall. They sort of arch up and then meet the inner wall.
Oh, okay. So, about like by the walls, they're probably like what?
12 feet.
15 feet? 12 feet. Yeah.
12
okay.
feet.
Yeah. I am going to.
The walls behind
Sorry,
you.
Human.
The walls behind you are a little taller because you go downstairs, so you get another probably 2 or 3 feet behind you.
Oh, okay. To go in between Cyrus and Fabia,
5 feet.
how? Huh?
It costs you 5
It's
feet.
5 feet.
Yep.
Cost me 5 feet. Okay. So I'm going to. What if I slide?
5 feet.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to. So
It's 5 feet either
Measure.
way. But it would be 5 feet plus an acrobatics roll if you slide.
Just slip on the-
10. And then I'm assuming, because I can't see that far, but right there is about where the other revenant is.
I'm not telling you where the revenant is. You don't know where it is until you move. So make your first part of your
Okay.
move, then you can recalculate yourself.
Okay.
That's how vision would work, right? So.
Yep.
All right. So move north 1, and that's your 5.
It won't let me because there's too much wall there. But I can see the other revenant.
Yeah. So there you go. How's that? Wait, are you on the wrong side of the wall now?
The hell?
Yeah, you're in
I'm
the wall.
in the wall now.
Yeah, let me move you. Hold on.
Yeah, I couldn't
Okay.
move over. I was trying to scooch over, but it,
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So let me see. Okay. Cool. So that was 5, 15, and then it's gonna be
Another 5 to get between the two of them plus the move, so it would take another 15 feet.
to get in between them.
Well,
So
you'd
15?
have to move. Yeah, so it'd be 5, 10. So to get to here would be 15 feet.
Okay. So I've already
Yep.
spent how much? 10?
No, you were back here, right?
No, 15.
5,
Yeah, 30.
10,
Okay.
15, 20, 25. You're at 25.
I'm at 25. So 25. That's plus 15.
That'd be
Alright.
35.
So I am. Yeah.
And how much movement
Oh,
do you
to
have?
get past them.
Yeah.
40.
Oh, yeah, you can do it.
Okay. So. Oops. There. There.
Okay.
Right
and
there.
that's
And
that's
I-
35. You have 5 left. Just so you know.
I'm staying there. Yep. I'm staying there.
Okay.
And I am going to attack with my longsword. So.
Okay.
Come on. And with my attack, I'm going to use my cantrip Green Flame Blade as well. Yeah! And then use Lacerate. I mean,
Awesome.
yeah?
Yeah.
Do I use Lacerate? Okay, yeah, sure.
If it's offering it to you, then it's an option.
Oh, it says it's out of date. Automation is out of date.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do with that.
Okay.
Update item.
I don't either. So, well, and then I'm also gonna use Green Flame Blade as well. Why does it do that? Automation is out of date. God damn it.
Hold on. I just updated your items.
Okay, it's a cantrip. So pretty much when I attack with with my sword and cast Green Flame Blade, so it does. Where's that?
Just roll it again like it never happened.
Okay.
I'm updating all of your guys's Chris's pre-mades.
Yeah.
Did it work that time?
It didn't. It didn't do the damage, but it's both damages roll increased by 1d8 at 11th level.
Sorry.
It does 1d8 fire damage, is what
Right.
it does.
Roll a 1d8, then, and we'll do that fire damage to it.
Okay. Nice.
You bastard. And that would imply that on its turn, it doesn't get its 10 points back because of the fire damage.
Nice. I also have some more stuff. Some more stuffs.
Oh, can you just have some more stuffs for me?
Yeah. I'm going to attack. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
What?
It's gonna do. I'm gonna do exactly this. I'm gonna do exactly this. Come on.
All right.
Damn
you rolled
it.
a 9, and so you were all pomp and no circumstance.
Aw.
All right.
Oh
Oof.
yeah.
Oof.
So
Ta-da!
coming down the hall, you hear something very heavy.
Oh shit.
North or south?
The south. Remember, you heard something down there?
Shit. Yeah.
South?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys. Can I?
So
We're gonna
so-
be flanked.
yep.
Flanked.
You're flanked. So the good news is I get to give you a bit of narrative, and then we have Bing's turn, and then we're gonna call it for the night. So coming down the hall is here's what Bing sees.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, wrong one.
We've seen this.
Oh, that's because he's mysterious. There is no narrative for him.
Oh.
Yeah, he's mysterious. So it's just this.
Oh no.
It's just this
Unwelcome
night.
company.
Yeah, it's just this night that makes the Revenant look like a couple of lackeys. We'll just say that.
Can Cyrus see him?
Cyrus can see him, and he sees Cyrus. So hold on, Control G. All right, Control G, and he targets Cyrus. And oh yeah. And from down the hall, you guys see the whole hallway light up.
Oh. Fudge. Hellfire or what is this?
What?
I can't scroll up to see who I'm hitting. Hold on, can I hit escape? Oh man.
Hellfire orb.
I mean, I'm standing next to Cyrus.
All right.
Place measured template. There we go. Boom. And roll. Normal.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Yeah. Holy fuck.
Wait a minute. Why did I just hear someone scream?
That's me.
Wait a minute. Am I supposed to roll injury?
No, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Should I too, Thomas?
So,
Oh my god.
so this.
What?
Why? What the fuck?
Do I need to roll injury or cancel?
Yeah.
I just did.
Yeah, no, roll injury.
Okay.
Me too.
What the
Yep.
hell?
Anyone who popped it up.
Roll injury? Okay.
Yep. Hey, hold on.
Heat stroke.
hold on. Fabia, I have to make sure that you guys say. Fabia, you should have heat stroke.
Wait, but I saved.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. My dexterity's 20.
Okay, you got that. Skylar. It says Skylar he missed, so he's got heat stroke.
I know, Red.
I never rolled anything, Thomas.
Ouch!
It automatically rolled it.
It automatically rolls it. The
I'm dead.
only one who had to roll was yeah. So
I guess
right
it's
now,
one way to thin the herd.
I guess this is Tom's favorite night.
no, not at all. All right, so that ends their turn.
Look at me.
They just lopped a giant
That's
fireball
the
down the
game.
hall.
Almost said too, so yeah.
No, it's not the game. Hold on, you guys are jumping to conclusions.
Death Knight?
Yeah, it'd be a
Death
death
Knight.
knight. And then next, the final roll or the final turn of tonight, and we're at the bottom of the round,
Oh, Jesus.
is Bang. So the
Oh
question
my
is,
gosh.
taking stock,
Listen.
taking stock of the team, Noodle, Skylar, and
Only
Nick.
me, Karen, and Cyrus are still standing.
Yeah, you're the ones who are alive, and you have Monin's about half dead, and the Death Knight.
Yeah. Did Monin get hit too? Because
He should have.
yeah,
If Karen got hit, Monin should have got hit.
No, Karen didn't
me,
get hit.
yeah.
I didn't get hit.
Karen didn't get hit because it
What
wouldn't.
the
It wouldn't.
heck? Let it
The ball.
Oh,
could
it
only,
doesn't go around the corner.
Yeah, no, it hit just beyond the only place you could get is just beyond Bang, and that created a fireball. Right.
Okay.
So
Fine.
the last. So Karen, Bing, and Fabia, I'm gonna have you roll something real quick.
It's like the non-smoking section where the smoke stops at this
Second
ether
degree
wall,
burn.
which right at me.
And this is
No fucking hit points.
start.
Nature check.
I have 0 hit points.
Nice. All right.
I mean, Karen and I rolled pretty well.
Yeah. So Bing, well, Bing took the the fireball went right past him, so he's a little shell shocked,
Yeah.
right?
He's a little shocked.
What is crazy to me is that he and I are the only ones that moved out of the way.
Yeah. So you guys sort of ducked and covered, but it would make sense. You saw it coming. You guys moved out of the way. You should have maybe told Noodle. But what that got you was you can see this is a Death Knight. It's an honorable but chaotic evil character, right? And from a damage perspective, that was sort of its big thing, and it used its legendary action right off the bat.
First.
It can still just from these are pretty badass. It can pretty much fuck you up, but all is not lost.
Well, I can't
Okay.
do any kind of nothing, can I? Because I got
No,
nothing.
you, Skylar,
can
and Nick are you're in
roll to
saving throw
succumb.
land.
So
Yeah.
how do they get out of saving throw land?
It'll
we have to
automate.
roll.
Yeah, you have
No,
to roll.
no, but can we do anything to get them out of saving throw land?
100%.
I'm not
so
in saving throw land.
You have to do the same thing that Noodle usually does. Well, we can't talk. We're dead. So
We're
no,
dead.
but I mean for this, just because this is the first time you guys have ever gotten here. What are your hit points, Skylar? Isn't it 0? Oh, you have 1.
No.
Yeah, exactly. I have 1.
Yeah, he has 1.
He's
Actually, I have
limp.
7.
7. I have 7.
Noodle has
1.
0.
you have 0. So you should be
And a sunburn.
you should be unconscious.
Yeah.
no, we're heat stroke. I'm drinking. I'm drinking tea with the other two, going.
And Nick,
First time,
you
huh?
have 0. So this is familiar territory. Nick's God's like, hey pal, it's been a while.
Hey. Yeah, it has been. Do you want me to put a pot on? Or
So, how,
whose turn is it?
David? Can you stop talking?
No, she's so upset. So here's what happens.
I just want to know what happens, and nobody.
Yeah. So here's how this works. First, let me remove Skylar's dancing sword is gone. It does not survive
No.
this.
No, it should survive because if Bing didn't get
Moonin didn't
it
get
was-
hit.
Karen was not hit. That dancing sword was farther to the south and was able to get hit. So it was within the radius. So it got hit. Karen was just outside by mere inches, just like Monin was just outside by mere inches. But it absolutely got hit. But here's how death saving throws work. Okay. On each of their turns, they will roll the 20. It'll roll a death save. And you want to get a 10 or higher 3 times before you get 10 or lower 3 times. So as soon as you get 10 saves, you come back to life with 1 hit point. If you fail 3 times, you're dead, like permadead, unless they take your body, carry you to someplace, or have a resurrect spell or something else, right? But you're full on dead.
So then,
You can't do that.
but
hold on.
what can
I'm so
we
sorry.
do? But what can we do to help them?
So it's still
Kill the
Bing's
monsters.
turn. Yeah, so it's still Bing's turn. Right? And now he can do one of 2 things. He can take an action against a Death Knight, or he could target Noodle. And this is the last thing we're doing tonight. He can target Noodle, and
Yeah,
he could cure.
Does he have resurrect?
He doesn't have
Or does
resurrection.
Cure...
Yeah, so she's
Oh,
she's
he
not.
just needs to. She's not. Okay.
Yeah.
She's not dead. She's 0 hit points.
So,
So
we
you-
can still do they just can't drink potions right now because they're unconscious.
Right.
But
But-
we could do cure wounds or anything like that.
Well, you could pour a potion down their throat, right? So you could do
Okay.
that, but that takes an action.
I understand.
And I'm just
Yeah.
wanted to let you know. So Bing, I think, would say, "Holy fuck! There's some bad news coming our way. There's a secret doorway that you guys found right behind you." And I think, I hate that he's not here to play himself, but
Yeah.
I think he would stabilize.
We would
Noo-
retreat.
I think he would
We would
stabilize
retreat.
Noodle and then use his movement, because he can move half his movement, pulling her through the secret door, just
Yeah.
to get out of the way. That's what I think
Yeah.
he would do. Now that would leave
Yes.
Nick. That would be that's the rest of you are still there, but you're. I don't want to overshoot.
Our healers are at least.
Revivify.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think Bing would stabilize Noodle, get her the hell out of Dodge, so that she can help resurrect whoever or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Also, this is a round hallway, so arguably you could play Scooby-Doo. I think Bing would say that you could play the Scooby-Doo game where you try to stay
And
out of reach
ahead of. Yeah.
ahead of the knight. You don't know. Wait, who rolled a 20?
Karen rolled the 23.
Okay.
Do you have a
know-
23 and a 19, I think.
So you know that the Death Knight moves about 30 feet per turn. So the only one that would be screwed would be Noodle, because she can only move 25 feet a turn. So she would lose.
No,
5
with the
feet.
hammer, she can move faster. I saw
Oh.
that. With the hammer, she can move faster.
You can fly.
So,
You can fly.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Man, your carpets.
So as I said, before you vilify the DM, you brought this on yourselves. No, Noodle. So Bing would Bing.
I think Bing would do exactly what you're saying and save her, and we would want them both healed up to help heal us.
So do you think he would do spare the dying? I don't think he would do spare the dying. So I would use spare
Because
the
she's
dying.
not.
Yeah,
Not yet.
Until she had lost her saves a couple of times. But I think he would cure. Or do you think he would just drag her away?
I think he would
think
drag
he
her
would-
away and cure her.
Yeah, I think
Cure
what
light
needs to
wounds.
happen is he needs to heal her, so that next time Noodle, you can take a turn, and then you pull out your carpet, and you start like helicoptering your hammer, and then we all just hold onto the carpet and you just
Carpet.
flies the fuck out of here.
Out of here, yeah. And I have cure wounds and potions, so we can at least get. Who else is there?
So
Nick.
Okay, so he's
Well,
gonna.
We could carry Nick. He's paper.
All right, so Bing is gonna do a cure. He's gonna do a cure wounds. He also has lesser restoration, which is a level 2. Oh no, that just removes an effect. Death Ward, no, level 4. He has Revivify. You touch a creature that has died. Oh, so he does have. So he has a level. He can bring someone back to life if they die. So
Yeah,
I
mine are level 3 for Revivify.
so I think he would cure wounds on Noodle. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Yep.
And roll. And do you think he would cast it at first, second, third, or fourth? Revivify, by the way, is what level spell is it, Noodle?
Mine is a 3.
Okay, so he wouldn't want to use a third level spell slot because he wants to probably keep his Revivify. So I would say he would heal you at 4th level to give you the most bang for the buck as the other healer.
Yeah.
And he casts his spell. And normal. And you are no longer unconscious. Let's get that out of there.
I got 24. That was a good one.
Yeah.
He burned up a pretty high spell slot for you.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I played him right. There's that. The lingering injury goes away. And then he would use. What's his movement? He can move 30, so he can move 15 feet with lugging you along. So that would be 5, 10, 15 feet. And that would put you guys in here. So you're... Oops, he went into the wall. You're now in that hallway. That leaves... And Fabia, so you see Bing sort of like hero like grab the scruff of Noodle as he's pulling her. He heals the shit out of her and like drags her back through the secret door, which is fairly easy because she's skidding on like this giant pool of blood.
But yeah,
that's on the
very
floor,
lubricated.
right?
Yeah.
You see ahead of you Nick, who you've had mixed feelings about for 4 years, lying in a crumpled heap just across from Skylar, who is like moments from death. And this is where we will pick up when we play next. Hopefully Bing will be here. I would encourage all of you to try to be at the next session. Because
Yeah. Not be here.
I might not be here.
Do I have my mage armor? It's not a concentration or anything. Just once I cast it, I have it. Do I still have mage armor on my person?
Yeah, you still have mage armor going.
Okay.
But so if you're not going to be here next week, bummer, because it's going to be quite the episode, I guess.
I'll try
It
to
looks
make
like it.
This has been, look, it was bound to happen at some point, right? I thought you guys were going to blaze through this pretty easily at first because you guys just wiped that first guy out pretty good. The other guy doesn't seem near as badass now. Monin, he's just a bit of a lackey. But you have something substantial going on when we play next. If you're not going to be here, let me know how you want to play your character, how you want your character to be played. I think there's going to be some decisions that I don't want to have to make for you. And if the party votes that they want to skip next week because they want to make sure that the critical path people are here, we can do that too. We'll just play it by ear. But when we next play, you guys are in the circle of heroes. The tables have just turned. A lot of you started on fire. There's blood everywhere. Noodle has just been resurrected or has been brought back from unconsciousness. She and Bing are in a hidden passage. You're hoping that Death Knight does not know about that same hidden passage. The rest of you are roughly around Nick's crumpled body. He's gasping for air, trying to hang on for life. And lo and behold, there's still Monin, who isn't above kicking a man when he's down, we'll just say. And on that note, we'll pick up here next week on the Elegant 8 Adventure Sagas. Bye, y'all.
I think Steven has a question.
Oh, you can ask me a question. Go ahead.